Prince Andrew humiliation, Duke slapped down by naval officer in brutal exchange. Prince Andrew reportedly has a reputation for being quite an arrogant character, but he was once slapped down by a captain when he was in the Navy with a brutal response. Andrew reportedly arrived for his first tour on an aircraft carrier and introduced himself to the captain, with, "Hi, I'm Prince Andrew, but you can call me Andrew." The captain snapped back, "You can call me sir." Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Ann Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Ms. Gripper recalled this incident in an episode earlier this month, saying, "The military can put people in their place quite nicely, or at least attempt to." She was interviewing Nigel Cawthorne, the author of the newly released book Prince Andrew, Epstein and the Palace. When asked about the Duke of York's military career, Mr. Cawthorne said, "Well, again, his college found him rather arrogant, but he did go to the Falklands War and put his life on the line, so one must give him credit for that." One of the things that I find mysterious is that even when he retired from active duty, he goes on getting promotions. He's a vice admiral now. I don't know when he was last on a ship, but I guess if you're in the royal family you keep getting more and more titles and more uniforms and more medals. It's very puzzling for us common people. Meanwhile, Ms. Gripper mused that Andrew's military career has always been the thing he has been able to fall back on to claim he is not entirely a bad person. Indeed, Andrew has brought up his military career in some strange situations. The most notable occasion was probably in that now infamous car crash Newsnight interview with Emily Maitlis in November, when he claimed he does not sweat due to a condition he developed while serving in the Falklands. The claim was made as Andrew disputed allegations that he had sex with Virginia Roberts when she was a trafficking victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein, who killed himself in prison last year, was a convicted pedophile and was due to stand trial on charges of sex trafficking. Andrew has been widely admonished for his friendship with Epstein, and the FBI have said they would like to speak to him as a witness. In the Newsnight interview, Andrew disputed Ms. Roberts' claim that they had sex, in particular focusing on her description of him as sweating profusely. He told Ms. Maitlis, "There's a slight problem with the sweating, because I have a peculiar medical condition and that I don't sweat or I didn't sweat at the time. I had suffered what I would describe as an overdose of adrenaline in the Falklands War when I was shot at, and it was almost impossible for me to sweat." He also claimed he was in Pizza Express and Woking with his daughter Beatrice on the day in question. While on hydrosis, the complete absence of sweating, does occur in some people, for example those with Sjogren's syndrome, and excess or continual exposure to adrenaline is not widely recognized as causing a lack of sweating in humans, according to Adam Mailer, professor and director of the Clinical Anatomy Learning Center at Lancaster University. Prince Andrew vehemently denies any wrongdoing and said he does not recall ever meeting Ms. Roberts. Buckingham Palace issued a statement that read, "It is emphatically denied that the Duke of York had any form of sexual contact or relationship with Virginia Roberts. Any claim to the contrary is false and without foundation." U.S. prosecutors have said on multiple occasions that they would like to speak to Andrew as a witness to the crimes of Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, but that he is not cooperating. However, the Duke's legal team claimed they have offered to help 3 times.